Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Step out of the way, guys. They've already come online finally. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. A third strike action. My name is David. Yo. Some casual 3S tonight. Finished our game design stream. Made a lot of good progress there. Let's go online here. Talk to my homies in the chat while I'm drinking my shake. French vanilla Slim Fast. My last Slim Fast shake, guys. Gotta go out and buy some more of that tonight, I guess. Let's create a lobby. A little bit quiet. I'm gonna raise the volume here. Make sure it's public, I guess. There we go. That'll do. Try the volume around there, I guess. See who's online. Tiny Flag's online. That's cool. Courtney's on the PS3 version. GigaScrub's online. Herb's online. I'm Learning Sticks online. A few other guys. I'll invite 3 more, just in alphabetical order. It's a public lobby, of course, feel free to jump in. Stick, Juna, Liquid Ted. That'll do. I feel better about that volume level. If it's too soft, let me know, guys. My ex-girlfriend used to dump me back in the day. Hey, I got GigaScrub. I got my spectate flag up. Don't let me forget, guys. You guys know I'm gonna forget. Giga's so great, man. It's great having a strong fighter I can fight that doesn't have a bad connection. Lazy says, I wanted to ask Vencabot, did you make your own game engine? Not yet. I mean, I have in the past for other things. And we are going to definitely do that for our Pokemon game. Oh, that's not good. Got it. C++, okay. Yeah, I love programming, so probably could use an existing game engine, but where's the fun in that? Got me. Fuck. This guy is staying really grounded. Ooh, he got me. Oh, you son of a gun! Got the negative confirmed. Dude. I hate when people do that. Got the anti-confirm. I blocked the first hit. If I just blocked the whole time, he would have fucking... Fuck. Trying to do that now for a game I'm making now. Make your own engine, huh? Yeah, it can be a lot of work. A lot of wasted time, even. I'm gonna go as far as say it's wasted time. But it's fun, though. It's fun, right? As long as it's fun, that's what's important. But really, they say don't reinvent the wheel, right? Go for it. Whew. Punish.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, come on. Got so far back and got past my look forward, point blank range. Got it. I can't believe he can fucking backswing blow on a wake up out of my low forward. I hit it immediate enough. Did not hit it immediate enough. It's 5 frames. I can hit him way earlier. Oh, son of a gun. So fireballs work better against Dudley than most characters because of the shallow jump arc. That's why, right? That's why I was trained to throw fireballs in a whack fashion against other characters. Probably against maybe Alex to an extent, maybe not, right? Because of Dudley's small jump arc, it's hard for him to jump over my fireballs and punish me. Because he has to get, it's too far, right? Usually it's too far. Maybe. He doesn't jump anywhere near as far as the characters do, right?
Go for it.
Kind of makes sense. Can't even do that though. This game's throw technique is so whack.
Fighters ready. Engage. You win. Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Damn.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Final round. Engage.
Yeah, I know we could have woke up super. Definitely could have woke up super. But, you know, I can't hit buttons when he has bar. Right? You have to take a risk sometimes, right? I usually like to block on my opponent's wake up, but he's not really waking up super that much. So I gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. I have a bad habit of always blocking my opponent's wake up if they have EX uppercut or EX super or whatever they've got. I'll always block when they wake up. I gotta hit buttons on their wake up sometimes. What's up, Black?
Battle. Go for it.
Could have parried that.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Supposed to be a little forward there.
You win.
Hey, we gotta hold that. Hold That's Goki. He's gonna play him. So you looked at the play character very technically. He's a very technical player. So he's going to be trying to space me out, put me in the corner, and apply pressure. He's not going to be doing just dive kick loops or I don't know. I mean, you never can tell with Hold That. Maybe he will just go for roundhouse tattoos.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice. That was confirmed.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Makes sense to go for a light button there.
You win.
Okay. Oh, spectate. Ah, fuck. God damn this goddamn. God fucking damn this shit. Sick UI, man. Alright, I play the waiting game here. At least we have health bars. So in this game, if you try to spectate and it fails, unlike on Steam, you don't get health bars. So on Steam, if you try to spectate and it fails, at least you can see the green bars, right? But on PS4, it fails very rarely in comparison, but when it does fail, you don't get green bars. It just says waiting for match to begin the whole time. They're fighting. Can't explain it. It's programming magic is what it is. HDR all over again. How is that done, Black? I never played HDR. That game also have problems with the lobbies and the UI. Okay, so we GigaScrub here at half health. Hold that, not sweating too much. But Giga, all he needs is a big fucking hit. HDR was horrible, huh? Pretty bad lobby system. Sometimes you just get life bars, but no actual spectating. Well, that's weird. Why? Why? Is that why this game behaves that way? Because I use that as some kind of groundwork? I have never heard of any other... What other online fighting game is there where spectating even can fail? Like, what do you mean it failed? I can't watch the fight? When? How? And then, if you are ready... Like, why are the programmers ready for it to fail with the life bars? Like, why did you even add life bars? That doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Damn, I'm uppercut there. Damn.
Final round. Go.
Let's see here. Lazy programming. I want to save a buck here and there. Ends up being shit. Then you put the OG graphics on, but you still have the HDR background. I know that's what really annoyed me. There's no option just for regular graphics. Like regular old school graphics. Like seriously, what a pain in the ass. I'd like to get my spectate flag up. Hoping Giga will knock me down so I can fight Hold Dat. So he can fight Hold Dat. And then I can get my spectate flag up before I forget. That's my hope. There we go. Okay, now we're all set. Yeah, Guile, Honda, Ryu had a fake Hadouken. Wait, what? Weren't there just buffed in HDR, like Honda or something? Yeah, there was balance changes in HDR for sure.
Go.
Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Maybe he's just going too ham. Why is GigaScrub so ham? Just play a little bit slower, my dude. Ooh, he could have blocked that, couldn't he have? I swear he could have blocked that. I went for the parry.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
And then Ultra 2 came out. And what was that called? It was called, yeah, Street Fighter Ultra, right? Yeah, Street Fighter Ultra 2, that's why you say that, Ultra 2. Game also had rebalanced. Hyper Fighting and Turbo was just fine, so I threw my code wave of HDR and Ultra, huh? Wow. Ooh, nice target combo! Look at all these buttons Giga's hitting. Why? Punish him. Wow, with the jab? Where you would do the Hado motion as a fake, which was tricky to bait jumps and other moves. Really? That's fucking sick. I mean, it's pretty extreme. Like, what other game does he have that in? I mean, I heard they rebalanced it and changed some things, but to give him a fake Hadoken? That's pretty, pretty outlandish. Uh-oh. Punish. Nice. Okay, nice grab. Whoa, no, why does he keep doing that?
You win.
Only in HDR, Hado motion plus taunt. You get a fake Hado. So you can bait stuff. That's interesting. You gotta give it that kind of credit, right? You gotta give it that credit. It's interesting.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
I'm gonna block my toesies. Ooh, got me. Who's that, Tron?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Fuck. I was literally just criticizing criticizing Giga for doing that same exact thing I just did.
Final round. Go.
Fuck. Got me. It's okay, I'll take it.
You win.
Said 1 out of 3 with Hold Dat Skokie with my still first month of Ryu. Joseph Howard. You know, long time no see, dude. How you doing, Tron?
Battle. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
If I had just not done that uppercut to at the end, I was kind of hoping to hit a button on wake up, with an uppercut to beat him on his wake up. If I hadn't gone totally ham, I would have won that round.
Go.
But it's funny because that's what Giga does. He's going totally ham. It's that Goki factor. You just want to shut him down. It's going pretty well, Tron. I'm having fun playing Ryu. I'm playing the way I want to play, right? As long as I'm not getting rushed down, I'm happy. I love playing third strike when I'm not getting rushed down. As long as my opponent's playing at kind of a moderate pace, that's what I really enjoy this game the most. When I'm stuck in really long block strings, that's what I hate. When I kind of dislike this game the most. Got a little bit of shosh.
Strike. Now.
Oh, he went for it. Wow. What a block from Hold Dat. I mean, I can see the idea there with the uppercut. He's like, he's going to probably try and throw escape. He didn't. He just kept blocking. Okay. So why is Giga getting pushed to the corner? I don't understand. I know, I like, psychologically, what does it? What does it psychologically? Because Dudley's got strong buttons right there. He's trying to be in range. He's trying to be out of low forward range, I guess, huh? Is that what it is? He doesn't want to be in low forward range? Like for Dudley? I mean for Goki? Like he's trying to be at a range where he can hit his, like his strong and his fierce, right? The fierce. Okay, could have got a much better punish there. That's not really that punishable at that spacing. Good blocks, good anti-air. Wow, that was pretty ballsy. Giga as a player hates Shoutout's low forward. So Black says he has a read on Giga. He's nervous about protecting his legs. Okay. I also walk back into the corner, right? Here we go. Now we're talking. Good connection, hopefully.
Engage.
Oh my god. I don't know how to fight Elena in general. Not only as Alex or not only as Ryu, but just in general. Let's see how Hold That goes about it. Yeah, it's definitely laggy. I think Joseph Howard's kind of laggy a lot of the time. But it's not that bad. I'm surprised he didn't get to throw escape there. Shout out to 30th. Oh, I got a target combo. Okay. I must never see that. Whoa, is that a combo? 2-hit combo. Jumping rounds into back fierce?
Go.
Get that round 3 Joseph Howard. Whoa! Ooh, went for some shenanigans there. Oh, come on. Not a lot of guys are used to fighting Alex. I find that people... Ooh, nice reset! Oh. Ooh! Get the kill! No! Dude, you have to jump in and get that kill, dude. Alex's Super 2 is super whack. I haven't played Alex in so long. I want to play Alex. I haven't played Alex in so long. Fuck, let's play Ryu. Let's play Ryu. Or do any better punish, yeah.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Look at me just running away. Trying to get in his face. Hit some fucking buttons. Ooh, missed my uppercut. Hit way too early. Hold That's one of these guys that doesn't like to block uppercuts. Oh, bullshit. It's not safe. Good punch. That beats my low forward. It's a punish. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, I think it was, though. I heard jumping roundhouse from Alex can cross over into a combo. So far, I believe it is a myth. Cross-up combo? If they crouch, then could be possible on fat hitboxes. Q Hugo Alex, then a possibility. I've seen Alex's jumping fierce cross up on Elena, which would hypothetically then be a combo. But how could Alex's, like Kyo said, it have to be a really fat hitbox, like a really fat hitbox. Because jumping roundhouse has a hitbox way out in front of it. It doesn't really have much of a hitbox underneath it.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Ooh, anti-airs. Okay, no punish there. He thought he had blocked it. Re-jumps. Ooh, that's not. He could have got jump and punish there. Oh wow, I thought that was a confirm. No way. Wow, that really whiffed. I mean, that really was too late. Because he was standing. That's why. Because he was standing. Okay, he missed his car grab there. He's gonna pay for it. Giga has no meter now. He had meter right now. He could have got a. He could have canceled that. Oof. Is that chip? That was chip. I want to play Alex so bad, but the thing is, I'm really not comfortable with Ryu yet, right? I want to say to myself, I've been playing Ryu for like a month, right? I can play Alex once or twice. But I'm really just not comfortable with Ryu. I'm not where I want to be with Ryu before I start playing Alex a little bit again. When I watch, it's always the worst watching people play Alex. I just want to play Alex so bad. He's so cool. I think the planets were aligned, and Fat character does a crouch move, then it could extend their hitbox for roundhouse to cross up.
Prepare to strike. Now.
When I'm pressed with a discipline, I'm not playing him. I probably get really frustrated. I do get really frustrated, man. For a lot of reasons. There are some matchups that I find a lot easier to win with Ryu. And there's some that I find harder to win with Ryu. Because I don't know how to fight. Because basically any fight that I can win by playing on the ground is way easier with Ryu. But any fight where I kind of have to jump, I find to be way easier with Alex. Like if I fight Makoto, I find it an easier time with Alex. Because I just stay airborne. If I'm fighting Chun-Li, it'd be way easier with Alex. Even though Ryu is actually a much better matchup in those situations. Oh, nice. But I'm just more comfortable with Alex's jump than Ryu's.
Final round. Go.
Good stuff, Kyo. That would be sick. Oh man, the lag. I'd make a new lobby, I guess. Good games, Joseph Howard. Yeah, I can be fighting no laggy Elena. Okay, nice. Get in that ass. Oh wow, they didn't combo. I'm making a new lobby here. Good games to Joseph Howard, very long time friend of this channel. One of our early YouTube subscribers, but the lag is too much. Create a lobby. Make it private. Invite GigaScrub and Hold Dat. I'm gonna give Hold Dat a few minutes to join. If he doesn't join, I'll invite some other people. Where's Hold Dat? MD Legend, right? Oh. Is his name MD Legend? Why can he's not there? Did he just go offline too? Maybe he's invisible? I saw him online earlier. I'm gonna invite him anyway. Sorry, guys, I don't know the alphabet. I have to scroll down through every single letter. So we have at least one more spot. Tiny Flag's online. Herb Durkin's online. I already invited him, though. I invited all these guys already. They didn't want to come. MilkLove. Didn't get invited before. It might play so much easier if you just boot people. I feel like I can frustrate GigaScrub with my Fireball and my Roundhouse, but I have to use them both effectively. Because he can go through my Fireball.
Are you ready? Go!
I don't know if sure crouching is better or standing is better. I wonder how that compares in distance.
You win.
Crouch, thank you, Kenny. Crouch meter is actually better. Think about it, let me test out my new connection. Yes, Demon. Yes, yes, yes. Get in here. Are you online? It's a Demon of Mist, right? Or are you some other name? I'm not sure what your name is. Aren't you Demon of Mist on PS4 as well? Okay.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Kind of crazy how that beats that to me. I want EX. I wonder what that is on hit. Crouching forward. Is that really faster? Oh, bull. Ooh, got him.
Final round. Engage.
I'll do it every single time. I hate when guys uppercut on my wake up, or when they guest parry. That's why it's so important to me to uppercut on my wake up. I will uppercut you every single time if you do not respect my uppercut. If you're hitting buttons on wake up, you're going to eat that uppercut. Trust me. Okay, let's see here. So I want to also invite Demon of Mist. Oh, I don't have my spectate flag up. Fuck, there he is. The Demon of Mist. As a guy that has eaten many wake-up uppercuts in my life, and so now I'm so scared of them that I block. Whenever someone has Oki on me, I always block, right? If they're waking up in front of me, I will block them and give up my whole fucking Oki and end up paying the price for it, right? People say, Vencabot, you're not aggressive enough, and I'm not, right? Again, there are guys like CycleStev who wake up crouching light kick almost all the time, and I still can't bring myself to meaty them because I'm so scared of getting parried on guess or getting uppercut in my face, right? So I have to always block on their Oki. Now that I'm playing a character who has a good wake-up uppercut, it's like, listen, right? You have to do that to me, or you have to block on my wake-up every single time, or you're going to eat that uppercut. Because I've got it, I'm going to use it, it does good damage, it's fast, that's why I'm so scared of it. It's a complex. Right? You have to, if I have meter, you have to definitely understand that I can uppercut you for free if you try and meaty me. If you try and put a meaty on top of me, you're going to eat that uppercut. I have the PhD with DPs on Ultra. That's all I'm saying, right? Like, Hold Dat gets uppercut a lot, right? Kenny gets uppercut a lot. All these guys that I play, they want to hit buttons on my wake up, and they're not consistently blocking my uppercut and punishing me for it. Because they really want to apply pressure to me when I'm waking up. But you can't. You just can't. You have to block it, because I will uppercut every single time. If you block a couple times, then maybe I'll start to wake up and try and grab you, or wake up and, block myself or something. I'm gonna let MilkLove knock me down so I can get my spectate flag up. I'm gonna reinvite Giga. So he might have dipped on accident. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. Uppercuts, this game's whole thing, Oki pisses me off in this game. It's such a big risk. That if you're on top of me, and I've got meter, I imagine you're probably gonna press buttons. Whenever I'm waking up, people always press buttons, right? So eat that uppercut. You better stop. You can't do that in this game. I've got like a quarter of my bar. It's all I need to totally neutralize the Oki situation in my favor. And you have to block it. You cannot meaty me. Which is whack to me. So far, so good with the connection. Usually, Demon's mad laggy. Neon says, every morning, wake up, uppercut, eat, and brush. Exactly, Neon. I'm just saying, I don't like it. Right? It doesn't feel like, super intellectual. But that's the way the game is. If you're gonna let me uppercut you every single time, I'm gonna do it every single time. It pisses me off, to be honest.
Go.
That's why when I fight, I always block my opponent's wake up, because I'm fucking scared to death of this fucking uppercut and the goddamn guest parry. I'm fighting CycleStev's Remy, right? And, like, every time he wakes up, he hits crouching forward, or crouching light kick, right, as a wake-up option. So, I mean, not only, I'm not sure if that's plus or that's neutral or what it is, but basically, he wakes up, I block that button, and now he has pressure on me again, right? So really, by knocking him down, I didn't really get anything. Right? But if I were to, in my mind, if I were to hit buttons on his wake up, he would either EX flash kick me, or he would guess parry and get a good guess and I would eat shit. Right? 50-50 guess. So it's like, I hate meaties. I hate fucking meaties. I hate meatying my opponent on their wake up. I feel like in my mind, it's such a huge risk to go for a meaty. Good connection, Demon. So what'd you change? Not sure how MilkLove and Demon are in terms of their distance to each other. Okay, maybe quit the game, huh? I'm gonna reinvite him anyway. Now, MilkLove will block my uppercuts. He oftentimes does.
I got the picture.
But not a lot of guys I fight do. But by doing so, he sacrifices a lot of his Oki game. There are times where I will wake up blocking, he'll be blocking, and then it'll be like, you know, now it's neutralized anyway.
Fighters ready. Engage.
He's buffer parrier. He wanted to parry my sweep. Was that a jumping combo? Oh, sick! That's got a lot of blocks done. I need to hit Fierce. Oh, I just used meter for no reason. Ooh, I was far enough to get a grab there. See that block he just did right there? That's why I don't upgrade him on Wake Up at Will. I have no leg. It seemed off, though. How so? Like, input delay?
Are you ready?
How so did it seem off? This man is almost never jumping. That was a far-ass card grab. Ooh, he got me sick. Damn, I swear I broke that fucking grab. It's not safe. Oh, I wanted fireball right there. You son of a gun! Oh, got me! Oh, you son of a gun.
You win. Final round. Go.
Okay, he jumped and parried my uppercut there. He wanted to right there, too. Oof. Damn. Damn, it's a punish. He won both those rounds because he knew I'd get into fireball mode in my head, and he can just jump over and get a punish. Let's see here. So I can enter them jazzy online events, then expect the team because I can't use the theory there is an I in team. I don't know if it says kill. I have not entered the last 3 events. I like watching the development of players. We're going to need captains, Kill. We're going to have a lot of strong players playing as our hope. But we only have a couple days to promote it. There's this thing that goes on where my friend Mutant makes the matcherinos, and he never sends them to me. So I can't promote them the way I would like. Simon's online. So we end up only having 2 days to promote. I think in the future I'm gonna start making the Metronos myself, so we don't have I don't have to like, you know, be like, Mutant, can you send me the Metrino, please? So we're gonna have 2 days to promote. We're gonna have like well, we're gonna have like the weekend, right, to promote it. Hopefully, I'm gonna message him after the stream's over on Facebook and ask him to send it to me. And then we can hopefully get 24 players. But the idea is to have 8 captains, right? 8 teams of 3. Oh, we got Kenny too. Okay. We have 8 teams of 3 ideally, and we're gonna need for there to be 8 captains who are the strongest players, you know, that sign up, basically. So there's gonna be some pretty strong competition up there. I think he'll definitely fit as a captain. And the captains will draft their players. The idea would being you're gonna draft 1 intermediate player and 1 like lower intermediate player or beginner. But I'll really have to see who signs up, if anybody. Because for 8 teams of 3, we're gonna need 24 players, of course, which is the highest we've ever gotten. Right? We only ever got 24 one time. That was our first Jazzy Online, where we had like 26 or 28 entrants, and we can only use 24 of them. After that, we've kind of seen a decline, where now we're lucky if we can get 16. The hope was that having more time to promote and it being a team tournament would draw in more people, but the whole thing with the more time to promote kind of has gone out the window.
You win.
So, Demon, how do you mean it feels off? Excuse me, MilkLove. I'm gonna give Yu Young one more match here to join us. If he doesn't, I'm gonna invite Kenny.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Because this game's lag is very mysterious. Right? I know that there's obviously the skipping lag. Very rarely there's rollback lag. But some people theorize that there's also input delay lag sometimes. I'm not sure. That's the most mysterious kind of lag. Ooh, how did... Is that a punish? I guess it is, huh? I can do that too. I can walk back and hit strong. Or walk back and hit jab, right? If they're gonna try and empty jump grab me. Nice. Didn't want that, but it looks sick. Fireballs. Interesting. It's the netcode that goes up and down. Yeah, I really don't understand. Hey, we got Simon after all. I don't really understand. Again, there's 3 kinds of lag. There's 2 confirmed kinds of lag. There's a kind where it stutters, you know, at varying degrees of intensity. There are ones where it rolls back, which is very weird. It happens like once a month or twice a month. We get actual real rollbacks. That's weird. And then I've heard people say, I've never experienced it myself, But there are those that say that sometimes the input delay goes higher, which I've never experienced, but it's pretty rare, I guess. I've heard it from reliable sources. Which seems like quite a bug.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
One-sided rollback? Yeah, that's not confirmed, though. I think it's more of an issue on Steam, where it's not really rollback, it's just one-sided stuttering due to performance. This feels buttery. I will throw on your wake up as often as I will uppercut on my wake up.
Ready? Go.
Right?
You win.
Throw until they stop blocking, and then start doing something else, right? I'm scared to fight Simon. I don't want to fight Simon. I'm too stressed out. Let's watch him fight MilkLove and Demon, and then we'll see who's up when I get my next turn. I need to break. I'm doing that thing where I think about mechanics a lot, and then I start to get salty.
Battle. Well, I got sick. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
So I heard from Grimlock that Simon's Yun is a little more than a month old now, about a month old. He's been trying to learn this Yun character, which is why I did feel like he was kind of not that comfortable. Yo, fuck him up, MilkLove. It's just Simon. Simon doesn't play Yun.
Now.
You can beat him. He's learning Yun, and he's going to become a very strong Yun at some point. I know he is, because he takes the game very seriously. That's why I respect him so much. One reason. The other reason he's a nice guy. But his Yun is not that mature yet. He's got pretty decent Canadian combos, though, but I feel like his overall game plan, like in the neutral, is not that strong. Okay, small likelihood here now for Simon. Uh-oh. I wish he would uppercut again. That's scary. That sucks. That sucks when you're at low health and he can just overhead you to death. In Canadian, you have to block on reaction. It's not unblockable on reaction. It's kind of hard because of all the little extra after images he has. Kind of hard to see what's going on. Nice parry. So Simon is well known, I guess, for having exceptional jump-in parries. I don't know what that means. As you guys know, when I think about parries, I get pissed off. I don't know what it means to have good jump-in parry. Like, again, if it's true what I've heard about the window, the jump-in parry window, you shouldn't be able to get... Wow, red parries. You shouldn't be able to get more than... Nice, here we go. Keep out of the air. More than, like, 3 parries in the air. So how is it possible, and considering all the wide variety of timings you can use to anti-air somebody, how do they parry consistently on their jumping? But I guess, you know, a part of the skill would obviously be to use those 3 parries you have at the spots where you're most likely to be anti-aired by that character you're fighting. Right? Depending on, you have to know what their buttons are, know how fast they come out, and where you're likely, and know their approximate reaction time, and parry where you think their buttons are most likely to hit you in the air. Right? But even then, there's like so much variance. There's so much variance to how you can, like, even accidentally, like, do your anti-airs. Like when I fight, let's say I'm fighting GigaScrub earlier tonight, right? How the fuck did he parry my very last minute crouching fierce? Right, like right before his feet touched the ground. Because he had to also have parried my roundhouse and my, any other timing for crouching fierce. That button has a huge window I can hit that button in. You fight some guys like Simon who will almost always, it seems like, parry your anti-air, right? Like, you just can't hit buttons when he's jumping in because he can parry it no matter what you do. So how does a guy like Simon get a reputation for being an exceptionally strong air parrier, where people are afraid to hit a button against him in the air because he will always parry it? Like, how is that the case? How does that end up being the case? I was talking to Grimlock, and he told me that, you know, if you can parry really well in the air as Oro, you can get more mileage out of his hit grab, right? Because you can jump in, hit grab. You can jump in and get a combo with his hit grab. That's kind of a cool idea, right? Kind of a cool idea. But he mentioned that because Oro's jumping roundhouse has kind of a really delayed hit, it's kind of tight to his body, that you have to be really good at air parrying to get in that deep. And it's like, how? How do you get good at air parrying? What does that mean? Again, I've heard, so basically, when I fight Simon, I get frustrated sometimes because he always parries my anti-airs. No matter what I do, it feels like. And then I heard recently in the chat, somebody was like, oh yeah, you know, Simon is very hard to anti-air.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Sometimes I feel like I should be able to throw punish and I can't. If you single hit, then it becomes predictable. You have to hit multi-hit anti-airs. Ooh, I know you can do that! Thank you for follow somebody. Oof, I'm sorry. That was a Jamardi game. Thank you for follow Jamardi. Welcome aboard.
Final round. Go for it.
Oh, how do you cross me? Because I'm shorter character than I am used to being with Alex. I can't be crossed up as easily, but I can be crossed up later than with Alex. Damn, almost got that. Damn. I gotta figure out how to do an multi-hit anti-airs with Ryu. I know it involves Fierce, but I can't seem to make it execute. I have to accept one major thing with the anti-air multi-hit with Ryu, and that is it only works on empty jumps, right? Because for me to hit close Fierce into cancel or crouching Fierce into cancel, it has to be at the very last minute before they touch the ground, right? So that means if they're jumping with a button, then that's not going to work. But we're talking here about people that like to jump in totally empty. They're parrying the whole way in. Then I can multi-hit them. But if they're hitting a button in the air, I can just hit them with a goddamn roundhouse. Jump medium punch at Ryu or jump Tatsu. I think I have to be... I can hit jumping medium punch as a reaction to them jumping. But I'm not sure I can do jumping Tatsu in reaction to them jumping. If I'm already in the air, though, I've seen people that like will jump, and then they see somebody else leave the ground, and then they'll hit the Tatsu as a reaction.
Prepare to strike.
But I'm not sure I can anti-air from the ground with jumping Tatsu. But I can kind of anti-air from the ground with jumping medium punch. I've done it. It's more effective than I would have expected. I feel like Ryu leaves the ground faster than Alex does. Like Ryu can just kind of like boom, he's in the sky. It seems like compared to Alex. I would never imagine doing a jumping attack as an anti-air from the ground as Alex. Like they jump and I jump hit them. Well, with Ryu, it seems like I can kind of medium punch them in the air. I can kind of like leave the ground and medium punch them, almost like a Shoryu, kind of like a bootleg Shoryu.
Engage.
So it's got the same kind of hitbox, kind of. Hitting a medium punch on my way up into the air. It's kind of like a Shoryu. Didn't activate, wow. Good dash up and block. Simon has the thing where he likes to dash in. That's not a real thing. You'll never see a Yun do that. And Simon's still learning that. Damn. Misses parry. Didn't know he had that parry there. So after their shoulder, they can do stuff, right? If they do the shoulder, they can do like a shove or something. Or... There are times where I block a shoulder, hit a button, and then I get blown up.
You win. Battle. Well, I got to see.
Demon's committed to this queue.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike.
We got a late start today for Third Strike. I think we're probably going to stream 3S until 11:30 tonight. A little bit later than we normally would, by like 10 minutes or so. We always end kind of late, but... Light Punch is relatively safe. Oh, it's also an option. Yeah, it's also an option. If I'm fighting a guy like Simon who likes to empty jump a lot, and parry all the way in, I can do, depending on the spacing, I can do close fierce into uppercut or whatever. Or I can do crouching fierce into uppercut or whatever. Or I can just do chain jab. Jab, 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 jab. But again, it only works against people that are totally empty jumping in. Medium punch and fierce punch block are punishable. Oh, I'm sorry, the Yun shoulder. I got you. Okay. So those are all his shoulders you can do.
Engage.
But yeah, you got me thinking, Kill. I can also reuse jab as an anti-air against guys that love to jump and parry. Now I gotta reset out of it, right? I can reset them into a walk up and throw or something, or other mix-up. I feel like not only is Yun's shoulder kind of safe, it's not only safe, but he has follow-ups that make his hitbox reel back, right? I think his shove makes his hitbox reel back. His hurtbox, I should say. So even though he might be technically negative by like 1 or 2, I can't really beat a follow-up he does. If I hit a button, if I block shoulder hit a button, then I get blown up because he does like a palm or something. I have to be respectful after that shoulder. But I've been thinking lately about trying to towards parry it. After I block a shoulder, towards parry. You can use standing jab as an anti-air, then go into EX Hado or EX Shoryu. Oh. Spaced standing strong correctly, then you can do EX Hadoken or Shoryu if they parry standing strong.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
Throw bricks, throw fireball. Got me. Gotta be my own thing. What's up, Rat Rat? Long time no see.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice. Oh, I put those blinds holding down back. I guess I wasn't holding all the way back. I guess maybe I was holding partially down. Damn. I'm almost never go for jumping. So I guess I need to jump in empty more before I start. Because I don't like to jump at all. I need to empty jump. I need to jump in and then parry and then neutral jump. That's what I need to do. I don't like to land. I don't like to throw break when I land. Right. There are some people where you can empty jump and throw them because they're going for the parry too hard. Other people, if you do that, they'll just break they'll tech the throw every single time. That frustrates me. I have to neutral jump and then I have to jump in and then jump again to get the you know, the reset the situation basically. Because like grabbing empty jumps, low forward into EX Hado. Low forward into EX Hado. Oh right. Make it meaty on their landing. Short throw going to super, right? Crouching Fierce, they parry, they go into Tatsu, Shoryu, EX Tatsu, EX Hado, Super. Yeah, I have to hit that really late, right? Because I can't cancel it at the time. If I hit them midway up, if they're like above my head, if they're like right here, if they're like right here when I hit them, then I can't cancel, right? I can only cancel if I hit it really early. I think that the Crouching Fierce is a very early cancel window.
Are you ready? Go.
So you have to hit it real deep to get the cancel, I think. We're gonna go 6. So I can low forward them when they land, right? If I know they're not gonna hit me, I hit a button in the air. I can low forward when they land, put it out as a meaty. How you doing, Big Nasty? Welcome back, Faust. See, he just pulled a Courtney Miller right there, right? See, he jumped in and parried, and then he hit a jab at the very last minute before he touched the ground. But I could beat that with, you know, a late Crouching Fierce. Just had a thick-ass pasta bread bowl. Oh, damn, I'm so fucking hungry. Man, some pasta sounds beast right now, dude. I would kill for a fucking bread bowl. Not sure who I would kill. Not Big Nasty, not Faust, not Kyo. Definitely Frat Rat. Definitely Frat Rat. Out of all the guys in the chat right now, I would kill Frat Rat for a bread bowl. He's more of a lurker than a chatter. What about Chun-Li dead in exchange for a bread bowl? Dude, I would kill a Chun-Li for one piece of macaroni, maybe even less. He says, thanks, I guess. It's a pleasure having you, Frat Rat. Or an official ban. Sacrifice Frat Rat is the only way to get that bread bowl. I'm not saying I'm gonna kill Frat Rat. Right? I would never say that on stream, where it could be used against me in a court of law. I'm saying I would if there was a bread bowl on the line, which there's not. So Frat Rat is safe. I take a life L for you to have wings, Venka. Thank you, Milk. That means a lot to me, man. Bootcamp is a Chun user. Bootcamp is a Chun user. We're not gonna call them Chun players anymore, guys. They're gonna be called Chun users. They're fucking users, man. That training mode clip I posted is getting a lot of interactions, huh? And I think I posted it on a whim. Yeah. Hey, everybody likes to see somebody leveling up in Third Strike. Chun abusers. Chun users. These Chun users out in these streets. Can you just please kill one of the young players? It's only fair.
Battle.
There's not a lot of young users out there. Not a lot of Chun users either, though, to be fair.
Engage.
Can I poke a crouching leg kick if it's gonna whiff like that? Kind of. He's a scapegoat for negativity.
Into the heat of
May he rest in
Go
peace.
for it.
Nice. Nice punish. You know what I can do? I can fucking feint that shit. I missed by percent. Damn, I hate that I fucking crouch block that. That dive.
You win.
At least wait to kill Shoutout until he teaches me more about the game, plus. Kill please the 5th. Kyo, Shoutout, or you? They gotta go. I like both Shoutout and you. Simon's sick. But Simon's not really a young player, not yet. He's transitioning. Like my ex-girlfriend did back in the day. Before she was my ex-boyfriend.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Alright? Alright? So here's what I gotta do, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I need to start incorporating the walk back. Because people are starting to get, like, Simon's wise to my walk up and grab, right? He always throw text. Here's what happens, right? Sometimes I miss my car grab. I'll walk up to somebody, miss my car grab, right? And we'll both whiff grab. And it makes me, every time I do that, I think to myself, if I had just hit fucking, like, strong, instead of whiffing a grab right there, I would have blown him up. Because he knew I was going to get that walk up grab, so he went for the grab. If I just walked up and stopped, instead of walking up and grabbing, and then hit, like, low forward or something, that could be sick.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
So I have to walk up. I have to walk up closer than, like, strong range, right? When they're waking up. So I'm so close to them, or even if they're in the corner, right? So I'm so close to them that they feel like all I can do is go for the car grab. And that's exactly where I stop. I stop walking at that spot, and then I hit cancelable normal. Very nicely done, MilkLove. Good confirm.
Final round.
I have to hit low
Go
forward.
for it.
I'm too far for crouching short at that spacing. I have to walk up right outside of grab range and then low forward super. Or low forward fireball or whatever it might be. I wish I had a PS4. I want to play with y'all, dude. It's a lot of fun, man. I recommend it. But you don't have a PS4, huh? What do you play on these days? Steam? Punish that? No punish. Keeping my ear to the ground for a used one. Oh, I didn't know you didn't have PS4 phones. Well, Fred, I have a friend who plays on Steam. His name is Task Force Files. Maybe I should hook up and play some games. That's what I think. I haven't owned a console since PS2, my guy. So you're not really a console gamer at all. I miss a whole lot. I don't know. Xbox 360 was kind of sick. I had a PS3 last gen, and I was really, over time, I realized I made the wrong choice.
Are you ready?
360 was what you wanted to have at that generation. But PS3 was pretty much ass. Like, super ass. Let's be real. It's not even comparable to a 360. Because that generation was all about multi-plat games. There was not a whole lot of exclusives on either side that were any good. There wasn't a whole lot of exclusives on either side that were any good. So it was like all the multi-plat games played better on 360 because that was typically the development platform. Usually had like a sloppy port to PS3. Like, at first I hated that generation altogether. Like, I thought the games all sucked that gen. And, you know, over time I warmed up to it. There's some good games last gen. But they're pretty much all better on 360. PS4 or Switch all the way. Both pretty decent consoles. Can you kill Footwork 101 too? For a Red Bull, he bodies me free at all times. What platform, MilkLove? I don't hardly ever see that guy play anymore.
Engage.
PS2 is okay. They didn't put enough effort into the lobbies like Microsoft did. For me, it was really just the fact that all the multi-plat games ran like shit. You always had a shittier frame rate, or a shittier resolution, or all kinds of other performance issues, or worse textures on PS3. That was my platform I had, and I was like, every game's better on 360. Every had its own problems, of course. You had to pay for online that gen, for, you know, unlike on PS3. That was kind of cool about PS3, but overall, I would say if I could go back in time, I would trade my PS3 for a 360. Yeah, it's Frankie. Yeah, it's Frankie. But I didn't know he still played. I just played the first time with him on this today. Oh, cool. PS2 and PS3 were notoriously difficult to dev for, yeah. Yeah, I felt like 360 again. That was the lead platform usually. So usually got you know, more cool, more stable games there. We had a port to PS3, which oftentimes kind of sucked. But yeah, they're playable and they're enjoyable.
Battle. Go for it.
Oh, he's tiny. Oh, that's fast.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Final round. Go.
Oof.
You win.
Let me see here. He was the Ken player in top 8 Canada Cup. He barely lost to Cooney. Yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, Frankie's like a fucking legend. Frankie, that's Footwork 101. He is serious fucking business. He's considered to be one of the strongest in the U.S. Easy. NYC legend. Glad Frankie bodied Wong at Red Bull. Justin a shill, huh? He has a record for winning against Jay Wong.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Oh, don't do that. She can super do that.
Prepare to strike. Now. Final round. Go for it. You win.
Okay, MilkLove versus Demon.
Battle.
MilkLove's a Urian, wow.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, here's a parry. No meter do anything off that grab. Wow, interesting spacing there from Demon. I like that anti-air. That sweep is, if you use it as an anti-air just right, it's very hard to parry. It's very, very near the ground, but you're still airborne. You can't block it. But it's only good at that spacing, because it's not, if they block it, it's a pretty bad scene. Like that, that's also unsafe. You don't want to be throwing that out there. You almost never see Q's use that low dash punch. It's got a lot of reward, but it's just such a huge risk. It's too slow. It's just way too damn slow. It's not that hard to see coming. Probably down period on reaction without too much trouble. And that's a lot better. Maybe you wanted that the first time on the EX.
Prepare to strike. Now.
preparing to launch. Doesn't really have a tight unblockables. He's not really a Urium player. I'm surprised he even had that solid. I don't think I've ever seen MilkLove play Urium before. Nice bait.
You win. Battle. Well, I got it. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Simon has a advantage right off the bat. I feel like MilkLove's playing like he doesn't really know what to do here. He got some nice pressure here, though. Nice. Mix up. Wow. Crouching light kick into fucking dash punch. Holy shit. We're seeing the health even up here. Okay. Empty dive into throw. Let's see if MilkLove can clap back here. So yeah, she needs a lot of jumping medium kick, right? That's what Makoto needs in this matchup. Because if you can just jump a medium kick him, he can't dive. Nice, good fucking parry. That was sick. Okay, take grabs. Can even up the health right now. Here we go. Can even do better. If you can get this combo. Resets. Oh my, yeah. Get that meter. There we go. I got a whole bar for the next one. Get that meter, son. He's got it.
Now.
Oh, okay, no juggle. Nice. Mix up, jumps out. So a little bit late. Shouldn't be able to jump out of that. So we saw that MilkLove was late there on that follow-up late kick. If you guys eat Hayate, you cannot jump out of her follow-up. Unless it's a Karaksa. Zen-pull. They gave this boy a command grab. They gave this boy a command grab.
You win.
Zen-pull.
Well, I got the picture. Well, yeah.
I missed a mix-up, yeah, indeed. The crouching like it was too late. He jumped out like it was free. Like that's something you can even do.
Go for it.
Damn, that's fast. I think with a follow Andrax. I can't believe he can empty jump, he can empty dive, and then low forward so fucking fast.
Prepare to strike.
The character.
Now.
Should have seen that coming. Dude didn't jump. Whew, salty.
You win.
It seems crazy that he can empty dive and then low forward. Empty dive and then low forward. Low forward must have what, like a 6-frame startup? Or is that 5 frames?
Are you ready?
And then you can't trip guard his dive because it'll hit your foot, right? You can't put your low forward out there or it hits your foot. So you have to hit him in a move that's got a faster startup, which again, if your low forward doesn't have 6-frame startup, it's not gonna be faster, right? That's so crazy that he can just empty dive and then continue his pressure. If he spaces it right. After watching some Street Fighter 5 streams, this feels so much faster. Is it just me? No, this game is way faster. This game is probably 3 times the speed of Street Fighter 5, not even an exaggeration. 5 is a very slow game. This game is a very, very fast game. Yeah, 5 is slower than 4, and 4 is quite a bit slower than 3. Welcome aboard, Andrax. Yeah, 5 is so damn slow, it's almost not even like a 2D fighter anymore. It's almost like a 3D fighter, it's so slow. Try to make it more accessible for, you know, new players of the genre. It's kind of a shame, then, that, you know, it's so much less based on reactions. You'd think the game that was so much slower would really reward reactions more. But I guess it doesn't.
You win.
Interesting. How come in Virtua Fighter? Because I've only ever played 2 fighting games in my life competitively. One was Virtua Fighter, and one was Third Strike, of course. In Virtua Fighter, the game moves at 1/3 the speed of this game. It's probably a little bit slower. Somewhere between a third and a fourth slower than this game. Or it runs about 1/3 to 1/4 the speed. But there's not really a lot of reactions in Virtua Fighter. It's not really a reactions-based game. I mean, on this game, you have reaction parries, right? You have reaction parries, which is why reactions are so strong. We also, you can reaction block overheads and stuff. Why don't you reaction block overheads in Virtua Fighter? They're pretty slow to start up. The block is still instant. I guess because in Virtua Fighter there's not a whole lot of I don't know. Couldn't tell you. What do you guys think? Any 3D fighting game players in the building? In Virtua Fighter, most of the overheads are point blank. There's not a whole lot of long range. Like in this game, you have the UOH, right? And you have the stanky, like all these moves hit like, you know, a little bit less than a character width away. But in Virtua Fighter, all the overheads pretty much are like chest-to-chest style. A whole of, you know, I'm thinking something like that, right? Rekride says, 3 is a much faster-paced game than Street Fighter 4 and 5. We established that already. 5 is way too slow, even Ultra faster. Hell, Garo Mark of the Wolves, aka stiff-ass fighters, are still faster than 5, right? I completed a game of 3S can probably last 1 round of Street Fighter 4. I don't know, you think? Maybe. I feel like, you know, Street Fighter 5, the game speed is slower, but everything does so much damage that it's still, the rounds still end pretty quick, right? Is it June? Did I slow the game down after 2i?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice. Try to block the cross up there. Quicker hit stops. Okay, so the hit freeze is not as long.
Battle. Go for it.
Damn. I need to start pairing these dive kicks. Damn. Oh, I didn't even want that. I'm just mashing buttons. I want to look forward. My ring finger grazed the fierce button.
Final round. Now.
Damn, that's fast.
You win.
Fuck, what a character. No, poor Yun. Yeah, get an invite. Wait, do we have a full lobby, Big Nasty? Oh, we don't have a full lobby. Somebody left. We had Big Nasty here. Oh, we lost MilkLove. Good games, MilkLove. Here's the last one for me. I have work tomorrow. Plus, I've been working a lot of overtime just to pay off final round. CEO and Texas Showdown. Nice. I'm going to meet you at Texas Showdown. Sick. Very cool. We'll have to try some online matches of this. What's the preferred platform playing through us online? Is yeah, PS4. Exactly. PS4 30. That's the preferred platform. With Steam is a very close second. Well, I'm not going to say that. Steam is a second place.
Into the heat of battle.
You find some pretty strong players on Steam, though. I would say that PS4 is more like the general platform for general play. And there's some pretty strong players here as well, but for some reason there's a disproportionate amount of strong players on Steam. There's very few players left on that platform, but the ones that are there are typically pretty strong. How am I only hitting him once? Nice. Oh, wow. Ooh, nice spacing. Ooh, that really worked.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Very hard to dash and punch through this. Poor Q.
You win.
They really put a dicking that character's ass, man. Not a small one either.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice. Oof, hit a button there. Yuan guy isn't doing enough medium punch.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
That's pretty far. Didn't want that.
Final round. Now.
I got lucky there. Bet I could get in the hit.
You win.
Good night, Dead Demon. Good games, homie. I want Capcom to nerf Q and Sagat more, huh? Gotta invite somebody else in here. Is Kenny still online? Been kind of quiet in the chat. Maybe he's already getting some good games, huh? Yeah, thank you, Twan. But it's definitely not the most solid thing ever. It's just very slow. I play everybody very slow, which is definitely to my disadvantage in a lot of matchups. And not only character matchups, but player matchups especially, right? People that play very aggressively, that are always on top of you and pressing buttons, I cannot deal with that. But if you're giving me a little bit of room, I feel like I can eke out a win sometimes.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Makes sense. Change the game plan.
Go.
I wonder how fast Ryu's Fierce comes out.
Final round. Engage.
Damn. Nice angle. Jab fireballs, man. They're kind of tricky. Yo. Holy shit, I'm stressed out. I love this game, but it stresses me out. Oh, thank you guys. Call it a night, MilkLove? You want that re-invite? Did you leave by accident?
Fighters ready. Engage.
Damn, you delayed it. Damn. Okay, I need a break. Let's watch Simon fight Big Nasty. Ugh. So Kenny's not jumping in. Maybe Kenny's AWOL. Herb's still online. Kenny's there. Oh, well, we got Crossage online. Okay. I'm going to invite Neon Ride as well. I'm heading to bed soon. After too many beers, I'm useless in this game. You've been playing kind of drunk? You've been playing damn strong for playing drunk, dude. Some guys get powered up. The power of the game night guys, I find that they get powered up after a couple beers, but if they're visibly drunk, then they kind of get powered down. But it ends up being more fun, right? I've been thinking lately about this game in fun, right, MilkLove? Like, as you guys can see from watching me play, when I play, I don't really have a whole lot of fun. Like, for me, it's really tense and pretty stressful. But what I enjoy the most about this game is the mental aspect of it. And so, you know, even if I'm not, like, laughing and having a good time, I'm enjoying it in that respect, but it can be kind of draining and very frustrating sometimes. Whereas some guys I watch, when I watch, you know, Mexi play and Kenny play, and other guys that I enjoy, I watch them play, they clearly are having a kick-ass time. It's a lot of laughs and a lot of joking and a lot of, you know, a lot of excitement. Where for me, it's pretty intense, even in casuals. So if you're drunk and playing shittier than you normally would play, then as long as you're having a good time, you know, that's awesome. That's awesome to me. And the Poverty Game Night guys, you know, they'll drink and they'll play, and maybe they do get a little bit weaker if they get too drunk, but if they're having a good time, that's really what's important, right? Because you play this game and, you know, stressing you out, what good is that? Good games in any case, MilkLove. Good games tonight. Always a pleasure, dude. The more I play you, the more I look up to you, man. One of those things where I'm glad to have the stream here, right? I'm glad to have the stream to kind of meet all kinds of cool people. Guys that are both strong players and they're, you know, they're friendly, they're hanging out. As long as you enjoy the game, losing means nothing, man. I feel like I'm kind of like Shoutout. I got the Shoutout virus, dude. I feel like if I keep playing 3S for 5 more years, I'm gonna fucking transform into Shoutout. When you watch that guy play, you can tell he really wants to win. He wants to win so bad. He wants to win more than anything. And To me, that's kind of whack. But I feel the same way, right? I feel the same exact way. Shouldn't say the same exact way. But I feel similarly. I can see myself going down that path. I'm not careful. I gotta have fun in this game. I gotta find a way to have more fun. Relax. But the way I look at Third Strike is like a game that's got, like, the game has so much depth, and I want so bad to unravel that depth. And I'm always trying to prove something, right? I have a thesis, like I have a thesis that I want to prove. That's how I play this game. Like, I come up with an idea, I'm like, okay, this guy's got this tool, I've got this tool. You know, this guy plays that way, I play this way. You know, maybe if I did this and this, I could beat that guy. And that's how I play the whole game. And it ends up, you know, it's very toy. It ends up being very toy. Whereas I've heard lots of advice from people that I have a lot of respect for, like Yo and others, that have said, I gotta relax and just try some stuff, right? Don't worry so much about winning. But for me, the game is mental. It's like, I want to come up with plans and then see them succeed. And if they fail, I want to figure out why they failed. And kind of for that reason, it's kind of hard for me to just kind of play a match casually. Like, you know, not worry if I win or lose, just try some stuff. So Faust is not at the point yet where he's looking for wins. There was a time where I wasn't there yet. When I first started playing this game on OE back in the day, I didn't understand the game well enough, I guess, to really want to win. I really thought it would be no big deal. Most of the time, it was no big deal. Fun in 3S? Wrong game, buddy. What's up, Kenny? You're late, Kenny. We had a spot for you. But Tron Swanson jumped in there. Oh, you were playing Herb. Okay, good. I'm glad you were having some good matches. Like right now, Simon's a friend of mine, very cool guy. I could just play for fun and have, you know, have some laughs, but I want to beat him. In my mind, I'm like, okay, now if I do this and he does that and I do that, then when he does that, I do this, okay, so maybe I can beat him. And I want to win so bad. There's up, Wade. Wade's the same way. Me and Wade are the same way, too.
Go for it.
I didn't want that. Fuck. That's a lot of damage. Nice. What's up, Consecrated? Welcome aboard.
Are you ready? Go.
Oh wow, he hit me immediately on the ground. He almost never does that. That's not safe. Oh, he didn't get the real punish. See, so last time I fought this guy, I made a comment about how if he's on the ground, I can always know not to uppercut. Because he always wants to...
Now.
Bullshit. This game's throw tech is so wacky. Damn, he's my uppercut. Here's up, Inkster.
You win.
Whew. Just wait and see if the spot opens up soon. We're going to have another, a little bit, about a half an hour left here. So Big Nasty's in a match. Is this lobby busted then? Sometimes it wears off after a minute. What if I ready up? No, I can't. Does anybody know the grading system works? To my knowledge, there is, as far as I know, is what I've heard, that to this very day, D-Money, no one knows exactly how the grading system works. There's no equation. People have theories that it's based on things like how many attacks you miss, versus how many you hit, how fast the round timer is, that kind of thing. Or I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of judgment. I think no one knows for sure how judgment works. Maybe there's an equation for how the grading system works. In any case, it's not really important. I'm making a new lobby here, guys. And invite all you lovely people. Yeah, maybe there's an equation for how that works, but all I know for sure is that I've heard people don't know how judgment works. There's theories. People don't really know. No, not Kenny yet. Crossage and Simon. Okay, we got Simon versus Crossage here. I got my spectate flag up in time. Reset the scores, guys. Scores are all reset. Got a new lobby here. So Crossage is my friend Sean Swanson from twitch.tv/Scrub Series. They stream Third Strike there locally at their local on Sundays. Go check them out. Definitely go give them a follow. If you guys like Third Strike, go give them a follow. Got Scrub Series in the building. They got Fody, they got Ethan, they got Wade. All the coolest guys on Twitch, more or less.
Now.
So we got Chuan speaking Chinese, got Consecrated speaking Chinese. We got Task Force speaking Chinese. Shout out to Scrub Series. Task Force Faust, also love the Scrub Series crew. Go follow Big Nasty as well, if you guys like his play. Very strong player from Texas. He's been streaming more regularly lately. I'm a big fan of his stream. If you guys like Third Strike, go follow him. Guys, Twitch has 3S fucking all week, every night, every hour of the day. There's Third Strike on here. This game is back alive thanks to Street Fighter V. So we all say thank you, Street Fighter V. Thank you, Street Fighter V. For bringing all these guys to Third Strike. That's how shitty that game is. So, which is not cooler than you, Venka. I don't know, dude. I would say, even if no one at Scrub Series except for Faust is cooler than me in the singular, by Scrub Series power combined, you guys are by far cooler than me. Thank you for showing us it's a crappy game. Thank you, Street Fighter V. So our friend Sean Swanson not doing too shabby here. He has a habit of running all the way away, all the way into the corner. Can I do that too? But maybe not to the same extreme. Oh man, a little late on the punish. That would have been sick. Yo, wake up supers. Aw, man. Every time a wake up super is blocked, an angel loses its wings, guys. That's canonical. If you guys follow the Third Strike lore, you know it's canonical. You're not allowed to block wake up supers. It's an infraction. Big Nasty. Simon. Go follow this man on Twitch. Check out his Hugo. Check out his Alex. He also plays Urian. Thank you, Consecrated. And nobody here speaks Chinese. I apologize. Was that your first language, Consecrated? Or is that a language you're learning? Anytime a wake up super happens, an angel loses its wings. Not sure if it's when it's blocked, huh? When it's blocked, maybe an angel gets its wings. Nah, son. Wake up super is unblockable. Unless you are unnatural. Anyone that blocks a wake up super is going against the natural world. That's what I say. And they are the enemy, by extension, right? They're an enemy of all natural things if they block a wake up super. Okay.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay. Oh, look at the juggle there. Well, I learned Mandarin for 4 years. After 10 years of having no one to converse with, I don't remember any of it, huh? What if they parry a Wake Up Super? Okay, that's fine, Kenny. That's fine. Maybe if you parry a Wake Up Super, the angel, you know, gets a second pair of wings, and it starts starts its long journey to being a JRPG final boss. That's fine. You can parry a Wake Up Super, but you can't block. That's just disgusting. A learning language. I dabble in Japanese and Mandarin. Okay, cool.
Engage.
That's sick. A lot of crossover in the kanji there. As I understand it, you know, Japanese kanji is based on, you know, Chinese characters. The fact that they're even, I guess you can even, that most of them have the same meaning, right? If you parry the super, said angel jacks it furiously. Exactly. Becomes fully erect, and he cannot help himself. They have a lot of similarities. Yeah. Yeah, as I understand it, you know, if you're Japanese reading a Chinese newspaper, you can kind of get a feeling for kind of what some things mean. Kind of like if I'm, you know, watching like a Spanish channel, I can kind of understand a few things because it's kind of similar to English, but not really. But maybe enough that I can kind of understand a couple things. Chuan loves Mandarin. Huh? It looks hard, but it's not that bad. Dude, I tried to learn Mandarin very briefly, and I was like, wow, this is too hard. Fuck this. Japanese is an easy language to learn.
Now.
What am I doing? I'm trying something, I guess. Can't fault me for that. Block that. If it had been offline, I would have blocked that.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh man, let's go over it. Lows the meter. Look at the damage off one anti-air. Damn, I want Fireball. Would have worked right there. Nice. Ooh, I had a crouching short there. So if I'm too far to get grabbed, if I do jumping medium punch and they block it and I bounce off, I can kind of take a step back and low forward, and then maybe cancel right into Fireball. I'll bet you I can do that. Maybe Kurt Angel jacked it furiously when a super is parried. How about Chris Angel? Mind Freak. I remember that? There's a lot of tonal stuff you need to work on. Huh? Yeah, exactly. The tonal stuff. That really turns me off in Mandarin. There's the fact that certain sounds mean different things based on your pitch. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not too worried about that. My wife is Nanjingese and struggles with a Shanghainese accent. Okay, so it's like those are different areas in China. And she's born and raised in China. Their language is nuts. It's very beautiful, though. Very beautiful language. I wanted to learn how to speak it, but then I was like, nah, son. You know what? I'm not trying to figure out all these different pitches for the sound. Okay, that's a punish. If that whiffs, that's a big no-no. So this game has block stop, right? It has hit stop, I know for sure. But it must have block stop, because why are some things so much harder to punish when they whiff than when they're blocked? It's gotta be, because in my head I'm seeing his elbow, Yurin's elbow. If you block it, it really slows it down a lot, right? That's why it's much easier to punish. Same with if you block a Shoryu. If you block a Shoryu, like a jab Shoryu, point blank range, sometimes it's hard to punish. It's easy to punish it, right? But if it whiffs right in front of you, it's kind of hard to punish. You'll like go for a low forward and they'll parry that shit. If Tron wants us round, we could be saving that meter. Sometimes you gotta be kind of consider how much meter you're spending when you have no visible health left, right? You know that you have to get, 6 mix-ups to get the win. And, it's like, do you really want to spend the meter? Maybe you do. I respect that. But you have to make the decision consciously, right? If you really do, then more power to you. But sometimes you're better off to conserve the meter until you're, maybe you can get them, down to low health without using the meter. If you really want to get that comeback. Block stun in this game is very long. Pushback is much higher than, say, alpha. Well, I don't mean block stun. I mean the block stop, right? When the whole game freezes. Maybe you mean the same thing. Gotta test tomorrow, says Chuan. So this is studying for me, huh? You gotta test for Mandarin. Anybody want to see how a crazy versus CPU moment from my last stream? Yeah, but go ahead, Rock Ride, link a clip. You playing arcade mode? Sean going nuts, huh? Is Sean the CPU? I hope it is. It'd be sick if the CPU was going nuts. I love the CPU with taunts in this game.
Ready? Go.
It has like a feeling itself algorithm. Oh, you're Sean. Okay, I was kind of hoping the CPU was going nuts. That'd be sick. Summer versus Big Nasty. We have about 20 minutes left on the stream here, guys, until we go to Smash Brothers. Quite a lot of 3S left here, though. Oh, that's death, man. But the counter isn't really funny, huh?
Into the heat of battle.
In Chinese. Alright. Just a launch. So I'm mad hungry, guys. I'm gonna eat for a Smash Rubber. I know. Oh, good spacing. Oh my god, that look forward's so sick. I love when Urian's poke. Little jab anti-air there so we can't parry it. Oh, that's a big punish right there. He dropped it. Oh, he's free. Okay. He got over that mirror, but couldn't quite hack it after that. Ooh, red parries. Okay, no punish there. I think he could have technically punished, but it would have had to be something really fast, like really, really fast. Nice life lead here for Simon. Uh oh, that's gonna be death. Nope. Jesus. Hey, think about it. When's the next online tourney with Mew? It's going to be next Tuesday. It's going to be a team tournament. You want to come join us? We're trying to get 24 people. If we can get 24 guys, we're going to run a 3v3 team tournament. That would be sick. We're calling it a Jazzy Online Fundraiser number 7, I think it is. A team battle. Any suggestions on what to look for in a monitor? Yeah, low input display lag. If you go to displaylag.com, I think, Dizzy, just do a Google search for display lag. You'll find a database that records all of the various display lag amounts for all the monitors on the market right now. Find one that has a very low amount of input lag, and there you go. You'll be in business. That's what you really want. It's really all you care about. If you're gonna be playing Third Strike on there, that is. If you're using it just for watching movies, you want to get some better video quality. Usually the monitors that are affordable and have a good input display lag, let's say input lag, they typically don't have the best picture. My monitor does not have the best picture on the market today. Put it that way. They're not yet, Tron. No signups yet.
Engage.
could have parried that if I'd been more aware. Yeah, it's big damage if you can get the combo. Nice. Damn, he got me. Ooh, got me, fuck.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ooh, he fainted. That's bad. Damn, yeah. You have to, because you have to throw. If you red parry his last hit in the Canadian, you have to throw him. You cannot hit anything fast enough to punish him otherwise. Yeah, the 1 millisecond monitors, that's the display lag, are widely available and relatively cheap if you don't care about colors and stuff too much. So 99.999% of audiences will look at this monitor I'm using right now, Dizzy, and say that it looks great. It's a great monitor. But the thing is, it does have very slight backlight bleed through, maybe not the best color contrast. These are all things that are not going to bother you playing Third Strike, or really any game, unless you are accustomed to having a really, really, really nice picture on your TV. But you really can't have the best, there's no best of both worlds to my knowledge. It doesn't cost, thousands of dollars. You're gonna have a monitor that either looks great, or is really great for playing fast-paced video games. Personally, I've gotten a lot of pleasure out of this monitor. I really recommend one that's got faster response time, rather than using one that's got a better picture, that has a shitty response time. Fish out an old CRT VGA monitor from eBay and use an HDMI to VGA adapter with speakers. Works a dream. Yeah, but you have to deal with the inherent lag into the converter itself, which is going to be pretty low probably. But still, you can always just get a monitor to do it. Or go to a landfill and ask if they have any functioning CRTs. I plugged the super gun directly into my occipital lobe for perfect zero input latency. Good idea. I can't wait for that day to come. We can all do that. Once we're all caught up with you. Best picture, no motion blur, zero lag. They just stupidly huge and heavy. I have 2 monitors, says Faust. One has better colors and no backlight bleed, etc. Affordable and well-rounded. Well, and then again, you want to go to that site I mentioned, right? displaylag.com or displaylag.net or displaylag.org. One of those things. If you Google it, you'll find it. Again, they're a database there. They have a list of all the monitors and all their respective display lags. Yeah, thank you, Kenny. Find one that suits your budget, and maybe somewhere in the mid-range. Maybe don't go all the way down into the bottoms of the display lag. The display lag. So my monitor, I believe, cost like $250 new. And, for having such low display lag, I really can't argue with the picture quality. This is a pretty old monitor. I'm sure by now they're much better with picture quality. I got this thing probably a decade ago. Let's go Tron Swanson. He beat Simon Yu's Yun. Tron is a pretty strong player. And Simon, of course, is a young god, but he's very new to playing Yun. That's definitely not to discredit Tron's victory, though. I've only beat Simon a couple times tonight, so. That's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, Big Nasty's Alex here. Let's see how he plays. Good spacing there. Alex is far forward. That's his far medium kick. is strong against Shoutouts because it goes over their little forwards. Withstanding strong to sweat. Now, Alex's standing strong is also glitched. This is a pretty little known fact I discovered while browsing Game Restaurant and reading pretty much all the notes I could possibly find. Alex's standing forward, you know, his far forward, the one with the big back kick right there, it builds meter as though it were a fierce button. To my knowledge, there are no other buttons in the game that behave that way. So, typically, light buttons build around the same amount of meter, and mediums build around the same amount of meter, and fierces build around the same amount of meter. But for Alex, his medium kick, his far one, builds fierce meter, builds heavy meter. Finding the right balance between performance and quality is tough. Well, if you're playing video games, in my opinion, again, I hate to be a stickler, but they're the same thing, man. Picture quality is not that fucking important. You want to have that smooth, fast, responsive gameplay. It's going to affect you more than you realize, unconsciously. I don't want my games to be lagging behind my inputs. Let's go. Maximum speed exclusively. I don't give a shit about the picture in comparison. I love a good picture, don't get me wrong. But having the game respond in a timely fashion is way more important. I don't even care what... I could be a JRPG for all I care, dude. If I go up and down, if I want to go to the attack from defend in a JRPG, I want that shit to be snappy. I hit the up button, that shit goes up. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You gotta get that one that's got good input response time. Period. Okay, it's a punish. Good game. It is pouring rain outside right now. I can hear it. Oh, hey, it's my turn again already. What happened?
Well, I got the pick. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ooh, that was too far. Is a scanline filter on this? Yes, it indeed is, Vigar.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Go.
That's the way your boy likes it. Ah, fuck. Got the close one, but it whiffed.
Final round. Go.
Oh, boy. Ooh. Games like Vampire live and die on your display. Yeah, man. You gotta go with the lowest input display, Dizzy. Don't compromise with that shit. You don't need the fucking blackest blacks. You don't need the whitest whites. You just need something that's snappy. You're gonna find a monitor around the range of like $200. That's the one you want to buy. It's gonna have the best input display and probably as good a monitor as you can possibly have in terms of picture at that price point with today's best, display lag. That's the price you want to pay. That's the one you want to get. Shout out to Venka for trying to read all the comments in chat and saying something about it while playing. I typically don't. Usually I like to do it while I'm commentating. Usually when I'm playing, I really am razor focused in. Whoa, sick. Go too far, though. Man, fucking ban Alex, dude. Ban Alex. Ban that fucking super.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Yeah, Tron, my friend Monoxide's a huge fan of Vampire Savior. I'm not really into it. I tried playing it, and it seems it's too anime for me. Not about that air dash, long block string life. It seems kind of like the father of all anime games, right? Pretty much. Whoa, big combos. Almost got stunned, that's it! Oh my god.
You win.
I played my last game, guys. Let's watch a few more matches and then play some Smash Brober. Ban Alex, dude. Ban that fucking super. Ban that stupid-ass Super 2 for pushing people out of its own reach. Right? Reminds me of myself, right? You want to pull people in, but just keep pushing them away. Why should a super... Oh my god. You have to be like point blank for it to fucking work. I'm gonna watch one more match after this, guys. Kills a Dudley can ban him all day, every day. We're gonna watch one more match after this, guys. As usual, if you enjoy hanging out, I'll keep the channel on and check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck is huge help, guys. I stream for 40 hours a week, every week. A variety of content. We got creative streams. We got Third Strike, of course, 4 nights a week, Monday through Thursday. We've got Smash Brober. We've got our casual Friday streams. A lot of stuff, man. We got long plays. It's a lot of work when the stream ends. I work on the stream all night long doing YouTube type stuff and Patreon type stuff and Discord type stuff and social media type stuff. It's a lot of work, guys. It's kind of like my whole life. Really, streaming is all I do. Aside from, watching about an hour or so of YouTube content before I fall asleep. If I'm lucky. And thanks to you guys, supporting on Twitch and on Patreon, I can almost, kind of, maybe keep doing this in the long term. Maybe at some point here in the near future. Oh my god! Oh no! Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. That is the first time I've ever seen that. Somebody full parry the EX uppercut. Wow. That's some good parrying. You see people parry the wake up super, or they'll parry once an uppercut and then block the rest. But you almost never see somebody block the whole, parry the whole wake up uppercut. Somebody quit on you in ranked? Well, that's ranked for you. That's ranked for you. If you're like me, you want to help out, on Patreon or on Twitch with a Twitch sub, but maybe you can't afford it. Totally understand that, guys. I'm broke as fuck myself. I know that feeling. You're enjoying the stream. You're not exactly rolling in dough. Maybe you're a student, or you're working part-time, or you're working full-time and barely making ends meet. Help for free in that case. Get in the chat. Come say hi. That's the best way to help the channel, period. My Patreon's awesome. I need it. Twitch subs are great. I need those, too. But not for you guys here in the Twitch chat. There'd be no stream at all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. That's what it's really all about. There is no stream without you guys. You guys are really helping out more than you guys probably realize just by being here. You can also follow on Twitch for free. Tell your friends we're here. Spread the word. Let people know we're playing Third Strike and whatever else. You can check out YouTube at youtube.com/Venkabotarchive. And we got more than 1,100 videos. If you search for search on YouTube for Vencabot, you'll find me that way too. 1,100 videos. Fully commentated, about 2 hours long each, 1080p 60 frames. Actually better looking than Twitch is. Believe it or not. It's pretty cool. It's all painstakingly organized by game in playlists for your convenience, including a playlist for 3S. Go watch some tournaments on there. Go watch some casual sets. Search by player, courtesy of our friend Good Vibe City. You can search by player on our YouTube channel to find who you want to watch. That's kind of cool. Also got, you know, lots of retro games, modern games, horror games, shooting games, AAA games, and indie games, online stuff like Fortnite Battle Royale, MapleStory, RuneScape, etc. We've also got like some GTA type stuff, adventure games, puzzle games, all kinds of fun stuff. Man. I'm very proud of the YouTube channel. It's a lot of work though. We're at 152 subs, I think. I'm trying to work my way up to 200 here sooner or later. We get one new video every day on YouTube. It's kind of nuts. It's a lot of work. Salty players don't hang around very long. Who's that? Yeah, Kenny said it was a guy in ranked default. Huh? Smash Bros. I see you are too a man of culture. Well, here's the thing, man. I haven't played Smash since Melee, and I'm finding that Smash Ultimate is fucking awesome. It's a great game. But I think that as a streamer, I need to bring back our long play. So before, if you guys are kind of new here, we used to do like a viewer's choice game that we'd vote on, and then Third Strike, and then we would do a long play, like an RPG or something cool like that. But lately, we kind of changed our schedule to be a creative stream, then Third Strike, and then Smash Brothers. What I'm finding though is that it's really hard for me to maintain energy for the stream, going right from Third Strike to Smash. So I think we're probably going to play Smash throughout February, and then go back to our old long play time slot there. Iron Man Combo's a fucking legend, man. He's a legend. Best version of Street Fighter 3? Dude, Super Gun. You know, arcade hardware. That's the only version of Street Fighter 3. This is kind of like a perversion of it. It's still very fun, though. But yeah, there's no comparison between the actual arcade version and any home console version. If we're talking about home console versions, this is probably my favorite, maybe by a little bit. You know, I like OE as well. This is my last game, guys. I'm gonna play some Smash Bros. After this. Already quite late getting Smash started.
Engage.
Oh, it's a punish. I forgot I could do that. Oh, whoa. Wow, he disguised his charge pretty well there.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I want to uppercut. I wouldn't have worked though, he would have parried it. Nice punish. My last game of the night, guys. I am going to play some Smash now. I'll see you guys very shortly. Thanks again for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow on a casual Friday. We're going to be watching a movie tomorrow. It's called DOA from 1949. We're going to eat some pizza, have some food, and play some games. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be Minecraft after that. Before that's going to be Intro to Python, Python tutorials for total beginners. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're only here for 3 hours, if you're going to hang out for Smash Brothers, I'll see you very soon. Good games, Big Nasty.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Iron Man Combo always leaves as soon as he loses a match. And he'll always avoid you after that until he forgets who you are, and then he'll do the same thing again. He will only fight guys that he can beat all the time. If he loses one match too, he won't fight you anymore. He has KO punch. If he dies, then he loses it, or does he keep it? Whoa, wait, what? How'd he get back? So until he forgets who you are, then he might give you one more fight. Until you beat him again, then he'll not fight you. The biggest difference is the input lag, Andrax. There's two differences between this and the arcade. One is that on the arcade, if you press a button, your actual response comes out much, much faster. So it makes reacting things a lot easier. And the other difference is the game speed. So it kind of gets its frame timing. To me, the frame timing is definitely a big factor, but it's not as big as the display lag factor. But yeah, the frame timing is a different thing where this game runs at 60 frames per second, and arcade hardware runs at 59.54 frames per second. And it sounds like a small difference, but when you're playing it, a game this fast, it makes a much larger difference than you would think. But even then, like, certain things that are borderline reactable on console are kind of a trivial reaction on hardware. So certain things are nowhere near as powerful on actual arcade hardware compared to their console counterparts. You would really be surprised what a huge difference a fraction of a frame makes in terms of how fast the game feels. So the two differences are, the responsiveness of the buttons and the how fast the game is overall. And both these things combined mean that reacting is way more important on arcade hardware. And by extension, that means neutral is more important. Footsies is more important because it's really all about reactions. Whiff punishing is more important on arcade hardware compared to console. If a chun main is a main shun, then you chun main the main shun. So original hardware with a modern monitor is pretty much pointless then. Need a CRT? No, that's not what I mean, Andrax. What I mean is that the actual arcade version is more responsive. You do get a couple more frames of reaction time, even with just a super gun on a modern monitor. But no, definitely you want to attach a CRT to a super gun though, right, to arcade hardware. The biggest difference is actually how good Chun is offline versus how bad she is online. Huh? Yeah, definitely the best way to play this game is, with arcade hardware and a CRT. Next best would be with arcade hardware and then a converter to play it on a gaming monitor, gaming LCD. But that'd be kind of perverted, to be honest. I mean, if you're going so hard as to buy arcade hardware, you might as well put it on a CRT. But yeah, Andrew, if you ever find yourself, playing this game on arcade hardware, you're gonna find that as a novice, it might not feel that different. But the more you play, you're gonna see that it's really quite different. And it's by far the best experience for playing the game. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. So there's a difference there. The arcade hardware actually has less inherent input lag compared to, say, a PS4.
You win.
But even further than that, like you said, Andrax, there's also the CRT to consider, which is almost always attached to the arcade hardware. And then again, the game speed difference. It makes reacting so much easier. This game's it's a lot of fun on console and on PC and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's just not the same. It's not exactly the same. It's a whole different beast. It is the same animal, but a different beast. The Kobe system.